Oregon's struggles with foster care are nothing new. The state is managing a system responsible for more than 8,000
Yeah,
children.
very challenging. Arliss Haas shows how the power of a dedicated foster parent and a Portland foster care charity turn life around for a man from McMinnville.
It goes all the way back to being taken away from my family at the age of 7.
Anthony Preston and his siblings were removed from their home by the Department of Human Services. At that young age, he didn't understand why.
I was confused, angry. It was like, why am I not with my family? Why am I not with my parents?
That actually is the story.
He later learned drugs and alcoholism were the reason he was placed in the foster care system. That's where he spent the next 14 years until he aged out at 21. He spent those first several years going from house to house to house.
I honestly can't even count how many different homes I was in.
Taken away from all he knew, as a child, he felt like he was living among strangers.
Most of them try to do their best to make you feel comfortable, but that's really hard when when you have no idea how long you're going to stay there.
The instability, chronic stress, and trauma took its toll on him.
In the beginning, I got in a lot of trouble. I acted out a lot in class. Because I was angry and I was confused and didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why I was different than all the other kids.
Most of the time, that bad behavior had its consequences. But from 7th grade to senior year, Anthony got to stay in the same foster home. That's where he met his closest foster brother, Shiloh Hampton.
Having Shiloh with me it gave me a sense of family. It gave me a sense of being able to be a big brother, which I felt was stripped from me when I was taken out of my home and placed in the foster care system.
Starved for acceptance, Anthony and Shiloh fell into the wrong crowd.
He ended up going to Lloyd Center and hanging out at Holiday Park right across the street, which, if most people know, it's not necessarily the safest place. But he was hanging out with a group of friends that weren't always the best influence on him, and he ended up getting caught up in a gang-involved shooting.
Shiloh was the only one hit.
After that, I realized, I got to turn it around because he can't turn it around for himself, so I got to be able to do it for him.
In high school, Anthony decided to find a healthier way to cope with trauma. He started sports.
I got involved with, different communities that actually gave me that sense of family that I didn't actually get necessarily at home.
The woman who kept him in line all those years was one strict mama, Anthony's beloved late foster mom, Mrs. Washington. Her structure and unconditional love helped propel him in the right direction.
She showed me a really consistent love, raised me to be the man that I am today, and I would not be anywhere close to where I'm at without her.
His newfound drive and perseverance brought him into an elite group. Anthony became the 35% of foster youth to graduate from high school.
Let them know that there's a way out of that life that doesn't involve anything illegal.
And went on to become the 2% of foster youth to graduate from college. He received his degree in criminal justice from Western Oregon University. He's now putting that degree to use.
Spoiler alert, I'm a police officer for the city of McMinnville. Okay.
Speaking on stage at a foster care fundraiser, Anthony picks up his story with how a Portland foster care organization helped change his life too.
The reason I'm telling you my story isn't to make you feel bad for me. It isn't so that you guys will feel sad and guilty and then you'll want to give a lot to Project Lemonade. I wanted to tell you my story so you can see where I started from to where I'm at today and how the amazing organization that is Project Lemonade has got me to this point.
Project Lemonade operates 3 programs.
Project Lemonade provides foster youth with a free shopping event so they too can begin their school year with new clothing, shoes, and confidence. Overall, fostering hope in foster youth.
I think everybody knows that as a kid, all you want to do is fit in. A lot of times the way to do that is by having, new clothes and having the cool clothes. You want to be stylish. As a foster youth, you don't get those opportunities very often.
But Project Lemonade was more than just clothes for him. The founders behind it, like Rhonda Meadows, provided jobs, resume building, and even a place to stay. She was there for him when times got tough.
He was able to jump over all the hurdles that were put in front of him. He's full of perseverance and just a strong leader.
It wasn't just me, I guess. It took a village of people to rally around me in all different aspects of my life to help me get to where I'm at. So, I don't think it's ever just one person. It's a combination of the community that they have, and I just was lucky.
In McMinnville, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.
And it gets even better. Anthony just got married. He and his wife hope to be foster parents someday and keep paying it forward.
That's quite the story.
It is quite the story.
Holy cow. And there's more. He's also the first African-American officer for the city of McMinnville and the police department there. And later he wants to go on to be a school resource officer to further support children.
Sometimes you just need somebody to believe in you.
Yeah, great story, great story.